is the equivalent of.
Hello. Yes, welcome to episode 6 of part 1 of Spelljammer Academy Hot Shots. I am your host, Richard, DM of Dice of the Beholder, and guest Dungeon Master until AD comes back in early January to take it back from me and punish me, basically, when Glory is not enough returns. Because, I don't know, he just gets a kick out of it, I think. Right, yes, before we get into episode 6, when my computer catches up with me, bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. I'm not going to swear. Everything's fine. A word about our sponsors. As always, Loki Battle Mats, an award-winning UK-based TTRPG accessory creator. There are many books of battle maps, little, big, giant, and their modular book sets are full of amazing artwork and an awesome backdrop to any tabletop game. If you are interested in finding out more, please search Loki Battle Mats on Facebook, Loke, or lokibattlemats.com to view their amazing artwork and shop their physical maps. Pop over to Drive-Thru RPG or, and it is well worth it, subscribe to their Patreon to view their digital maps as well. Our second sponsor, officially a sponsor, always kind of baffles me how amazing that is, but we have Sirenscape. Obviously, thanks as always for the amazing atmosphere and music. You can, if you want to, add the sounds you will hear tonight and more to your games when you download or pop over to the Sirenscape website. So it's sirenscape.com. You don't even need to register to get started, but please pop over to their website to find out more because epic games need epic sound. Right. Let's bring everyone else on screen, which was...
Don't you want the rest of the
social media
links?
Yeah, I'll do it in a minute. In my own time.
Oh my god, I'm looking amazing tonight.
No, we don't have one for Sneak yet. Right. Yes, there have been some technical issues. Not from my end, but there have been some technical issues. We don't have a Tom this evening, unfortunately, so I'm going to be Jaegering Yaz's character. But we do have everyone else. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see Sparky because his computer says no.
You say unfortunately.
There'll be none of that self-effacing. But yes, social media. Right, yes, please join the community. Wonderful community it is on social media. Please search for Heavyweight Gaming on Facebook, Twitter. I think Heavyweight Gaming has now have its proper Twitter, made by the wonderful Code Red Creations. Thank you, Hannah. What was the other one? Facebook, Twitter, before it dies. There's another one. Instagram, not TikTok. Discord. Join the community on Discord and actually chat to us live. And probably get invited to future games of Dungeons & Dragons if you're active enough. YouTube. If you would like to see literally thousands of hours of Dungeons & Dragons being played by not professional voice actors, but people who have wonderful, incredible senses of humour, then please we don't have an ex-hamster, Tony, then please pop over to YouTube, where you can find Heavyweight Gaming. You'll find the campaigns or campaign playlists for Fables Among Titans, When Glory Is Not Enough. There was a Carbon 2185. There'll be many more eventually. These will be posted on there. But please, yes, pop over to YouTube, click the link, and try and just get into it. Fall down the rabbit hole. It's worth it, trust me. If you fancy a slightly darker storyline in which the players are punished a lot more, you can pop over to Dice of the Beholder on YouTube and start your way through the 89 episodes of Chronicles of Needham that are on there as well. Or if you don't want to look at us, I can imagine that some people might feel that way. You can pop over to Spotify, where you will find all episodes of Fables Among Titans, When Glory Is Not Enough, and the Chronicles of Needham available for your listening pleasure. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's pretty much it. Yes. So, because this is a heavyweight gaming stream, rerolls. Because this is a heavyweight... When glory is not enough. No, when glory is not enough. Sorry, Sparky.
I was going to ask who Gloria was, but hey.
She's just not enough. But no, yes. Where was I? Rerolls. Do you feel sorry for the adventurers? Monkey face. Donate 200 bits. Cheers to give the party a reroll. They can't be used on the DM or death saving throws. They don't roll over to the following week. There is no cap. That one's specifically just for Tony. Also, Moose, I, as the DM, can earn a hero point or a reroll if you donate 500 bits for moi. So, I think we're all done. I believe we're all done. Unless anyone thinks I've missed anything.
I believe I can fly.
When launched from a television.
When you put me in a mangonel. Hi, Dave.
So, last time on Spelljammer Academy, you
made everyone else back at the academy hate us even more.
Only very slightly. You secured the tyrant ship, and after some sabotage and the loss of, well, someone who had become a very dear friend, you captured the cadet saboteur Micken. Waited for the flighty foundling to come and get Micken, taking him into custody, taking him back to the academy to await trial and questioning, when you then discovered that you were going to have 2 guests for the rest of your trip to Hakatha. Bosun Tato and Sirtha, the spelljamming teacher. You are muted, Tony.
I know, I was talking to my assistant.
So, where we left off, you could see Hakatha in the distance. What would you like to do?
What are your orders, Captain?
Your captain looks vacantly at Hipley.
No changes there.
Do you have a sudden sore throat, Captain?
The captain kind of just does cough and wheeze a little bit and is very, very quiet, but nods at you to proceed.
It was all that smoke inhalation.
Mm-hmm. From spending so much time with Bosun Tato.
How far out were we from the destination?
A week.
We we'd gone part of it, hadn't we? We'd set off and gone part of it.
Oh yeah, it was like
whoa! We're halfway there.
It was a 3-week trip. You've got a week left.
A week left. Well, Hipley's still spending the time just teaching Fang to fly. Anytime the captain's not looking. And yeah, it's just business as usual. We'll start slowing down when we can see the planet. That's where we left it, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know where on the planet we're aiming for?
Beach, wasn't it?
You do not. But if we
Not the beach, then.
skip to the planet, then.
Well, we do know the beach because
It landed on a beach, right? So the track to Hakatha takes many days. The closer and closer you get, the more you realise that the planet's description on paper does not do it justice. Hakatha is a watery disk, thousands upon thousands of miles wide, with a towering mountain called the Spindle at its centre.
That's right.
Sirtha, knowing that the away crew are going to be needed on a lower deck, has taken control of the helm. and maneuvers the tyrant ship so that it hovers just a few feet above the surface of the water, right at the spindle's edge. Bosun Tarto is waiting for you on the cargo deck. And as you approach, readying yourselves to make landfall, you see Bosun Tarto flick away the stub of her smouldering cigar and orders you to unfurl a rope ladder. Who's going to... Yeah.
Follow
Go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Get my pistol ready. I have another little pack with me, which I've settled under my backpack. It seems to be a square, like, almost military case.
Okay.
Just under. Checking my pistol over. Put that down and look down to where we unfurl in the ladder.
Before we go, I want to make sure we've got what we need to actually bring this thing on board.
Okay. Bosun Tarto then turns to you with another lit cigar in her mouth. Right. Here's the deal. You get one sending stone, I have the other.
Got that.
You find the meteorite, contact me, and let me know. Don't await further instructions.
How big is the meteorite?
It shouldn't be too big. However, I don't expect you to work out a way to carry it back, shall we say, which is what this is for. And Tarto tosses a satchel from their side towards you. That's my bag of holding.
Stick my head in it.
Oh dear.
Your head completely, and to the rest of you watching, impossibly disappears inside the bag of holding.
What do I
you
see?
darkness.
Yep, take it back off.
You can use it to contain the meteorite, or possibly a GIF. The impact site should be nearby. If the meteorite isn't there, search the nearby caves. Surtha and I will stay here and guard the ship. If you need us, you've got the sending stone.
Should you need us?
Yes, sir.
I guess it's not that big then, if it can go through that small bag.
The opening of the bag will magically expand, as long as the object you are trying to force into it is not too big for the bag. Or too big for the pocket dimension that the bag accesses.
Intriguing.
Throw the bag over my shoulder.
So who's got the stone?
You give it to me.
Yeah. Who's
I
got
had the
the
chat.
Who's got the bag? Hibley. Okay, cool. Well, what are you waiting for?
Head off. then.
Nothing.
We got everything.
Captain, you staying here?
Nope, the captain gestures to the rope ladder.
I'll
Aye.
go first then.
Right, did I manage to make any things during the week that I asked about?
Yes, you did. Give me a moment.
You made a cake.
You don't want this cake.
I will bake a cake, bake a cake, bake a cake.
Are they muffins?
Dun, 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 dun.
You went away in secret to make stuff, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Went to my quarters for a bit.
No help from the artificer then.
Okay, hang on. I can't get it to work. But yes, you have a poison that can coat a blade. If you want to use it, I will tell you what it does when you hit with it.
Okay.
I'll just tell you what extra stuff to roll.
It heals.
But yes,
That is my job.
as you make your way down, then get to the bottom of the rope ladder, you can feel the incredibly fine, dark sand at your feet. You look around and you can finally see your surroundings much more clearly.
I can see clearly now. The ship has gone.
The sun that you know from spending your lives on Toril is a distant speck. Daylight on Hakatha is no more brighter than a starry night on Toril with a clear sky and a bright moon. As you look around, the spindle effectively dominates everything of the horizon that isn't water and stars. It is massive, and you are just at the edge where the water meets the beach. The base of the huge mountain itself is maybe about 500 feet away from you. What would you like to do?
Looking for signs of, start looking for any signs of danger first.
Okay.
There's no danger, Will Robinson.
Okay.
Take away his camera.
As you look around, then standing on the shore, roll me a perception check.
I will
Oh, not 20.
on your shoulder and look where you're looking.
So 22.
Nat 20.
I just pop out my eyes and hand them up.
Okay. As you look around, then you can see numerous caves in the sides of the mountain itself. However, a meteorite impact sign in the very dim light of the distant sun, you do see a blemish on the face of the spindle where something must have struck it at a great speed. You can see like it's taken a tear out of the side of the mountain. Shattered rock and has left a huge indentation. But it appears then, though, that it's almost maybe bounced off the mountain itself. So struck the mountainside, tumbled down towards the shore, and there is a large furrow of melted rock. You can see maybe 200 feet away from you. What would you like to do?
Bobby, would you like to scout ahead?
Yeah.
Is it only Fang that sees this?
Yes.
I'll obviously point it out to everybody.
Cool. Oh my gosh. That was easy. Let's go.
I'll take the lead because I have dark vision and probably can see a little better than others.
I got dark vision as well. Shall we
Stick close to our captain.
go a bit
Anything attack?
sneaky up front to try and just
Yeah.
be careful?
Yeah, I think we should be quite quiet. The residents of this place are dangerous, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Rest in
attempt
the
to be
eyes.
quiet, but I cannot promise anything. Captain, do you need something for your throat? Do you need some healing?
I'm going to pat Stats on the back and say, "You'll be fine. We can be quiet together and cast guidance."
Woo! Good, because I get disadvantage. I'm going to use the Beholder dice all the time that we're on here. 'Cause it seems
24.
appropriate.
Yeah.
24.
19.
Cool. What did I say? Cool.
Well,
Is it a D4?
Guidance is D4.
Yeah. I've found a caltrop, yay. So that's that plus... Oh, thank God. 6!
Jeez.
I'm not bottom. Uh, 12 from me.
Clang, 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 clang.
Bud. Bud.
Yeah.
Any drag marks or anything?
Yeah, I'm
I was
gonna
gonna say,
do an
track
investigation, look for
marks.
anything like that. Tracks.
Oh, I'd definitely be looking for tracks.
Oh.
Do eyeball stalks leave tracks?
A survival check, did you say?
Yes. So,
What the?
13.
hey, Stu, sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I noticed just as you put it in. I apologise. The only thing I think you could have missed is you easily ascertain where the meteorite came to rest after tumbling down the mountainside. However, after getting over the furrow and looking down, you realise the meteorite is nowhere to be seen. So, what was everyone's survival check? Sorry?
I got a
13.
10.
10.
Oh.
5.
Okay. What was yours?
16.
16.
I rolled a 4, but I got a 10, which
Okay.
is really rather annoying.
Those of you who rolled above 10, okay, you can see that there are... It's difficult in the broken terrain. The passage of the meteorite has just thrown up a lot of stuff, so drag marks are difficult to determine. However, you eventually find tracks. It's a single set of tracks. And it is leading from the place where the meteorite came to rest to a cave mouth at the base of the spindle. It's about 250 feet away. Those of you who rolled above 10, though, you note that the tracks are of a creature with feet, but those feet are massive. It is a large, like giant kitten, possibly an ogre.
Oh. All the ones that are kind of looking elsewhere, everywhere but the footprints, I'm going to just kind of gently turn them to look at them.
Ah, there. Oh, those are rather large.
They're bigger than my feet.
Yeah.
They're bigger than me.
I'm going to put my hand in the bag of holding, and I'm going to think rifle. And I'm going to pull my arm out.
Did you put your rifle in the bag of holding?
I don't have a rifle. I'm
Then-
just hoping for the best.
Then a rifle does not come out of the bag of holding.
Accio rifle.
What do you have? Oh, I was hoping Tato had left as a present.
Put my
Yeah.
arm in and think Mace of Disruption.
Nothing happens.
Oh, well, never mind. I don't know what one
My
of them
arm
is.
in
Anyway.
and think cigar.
A cigar comes out.
Boom.
It's his smoking pouch?
It is very old and dry
Smoking pouch?
and kind of crumbly. It's been in there for a long time, possibly forgotten.
Wow.
Put it back in the bag.
Well, I was hoping for the best, but I suppose we better follow whatever that is.
You're forgiven, but not forgotten.
Okay.
Quietly, maybe.
Yeah, I think we should try and avoid whatever made those.
Yes, let us go quietly again.
How did you climb on sand? That's impressive.
I found all the rocks that were not sand.
All the ones kicked up by the meteorite impact.
Exactly.
So,
On all the pieces of glass.
everyone roll me another stealth check.
Oh, I did okay on the last one.
I will guide myself on this one, saying, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
22.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Okay.
17.
24 again.
Keep out of D4. Keep losing them. Ooh, that's better. 9.
Natural 20
Nice.
or 22.
Very nice. Okay. So, as you get to the base of the cliffs themselves, then there is a 15-foot wide and tall passageway. And it opens then further into the mountain into a large, what looks like rough chamber at a distance. It's around a corner. You can't see everything, every detail. Do you want to get a closer look?
I suggest I wait here while somebody
Maybe
else...
send a quiet scouting party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stand out a bit. I might wait with Sparks.
I'll
With Sparks,
go
with Steph.
forward.
Yeah.
Either
I'll scout forward quietly.
Okay.
Same.
I would like those who have gone forward and scouted to roll me a perception check, please.
16.
18.
11.
Okay. The further down the corridor you get, now kind of no longer blocked out by the wind outside, you begin to hear guttural moans and grunts and hisses from further inside the mountain, from further inside the cave. You also get a better view of the chamber. It is quite large. There is a little bit of the starlight shining through maybe cracks in the rock, being reflected down other tunnels. So it is again dimly lit inside, but is enough for you to see. And from your angle, what you can see is two large, well, not large, maybe the size of your skull, the size of your head, but two large, what look like flesh-covered eyeballs appear to be arguing with each other in these hisses, with a large ogre sitting off to one side. You can see his yellow skin. He has one like central cyclopean eye. The ogre seems to be yawning and blinking slowly, arguing in a quite tired fashion. But the two large eyes then start to shout at each other, and you can see four smaller writhing eye stalks pop out from behind their backs and start kind of hissing at each other like snakes. As the argument continues, you see gathered around them half a dozen smaller creatures of a similar shape, each no bigger than like a large grapefruit. In the middle of all of these creatures, there is a misshapen, vaguely oblong lump of a dark grey metal sitting in the middle of the chamber.
Awesome.
The oblong lump is about 3 feet long, maybe 20 inches wide, another 20 inches tall. What would you like to do?
I take the
Absolutely.
lead and I know maybe what, or can guess what these creatures are.
You can roll the nature check if you want.
Okay.
11.
19.
19.
I'm not bad at that.
Okay. So, the two larger creatures, you spurred on by the fact that you've already been informed that beholders call Hakatha their domain. It's not a massive stretch for you to realize that the two larger of these creatures, the ones that are having an argument, are spectators. Beholderkin, smaller, no less deadly. The smaller, again, almost single eyeballs floating around with them are gazers. And they just continue to have an argument in hisses and grunts.
Can we hear all this on the outside of the cave?
It's very difficult for you to pick up a lot of it,
That's cool.
but you can just hear some of it. Yeah.
So how many of the smaller ones could we see?
2 spectators, 6 gazers, and an ogre.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak back out without being spotted to relay all this back to the rest of the group.
That's
Okay.
a lot of eyeballs to avoid.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check to get back out.
Okay. 24.
16.
16.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuff that dreams are made of.
As you all move, then, be it the rotation of the planet Akatha itself, maybe it's a passing bright meteorite or asteroid, but you see a shaft of light move through the tunnel, and it lights up Bobby like a beacon. And you almost immediately hear. You almost immediately hear the voices and the growls quiet. Bobby, an alien voice in your head that at first sounds like someone choking, coughing, but eventually morphs from that strange alien language into words you can understand. Mysterious outsiders. I am Spectator Grelab. This is Spectator Orlab. Each of us claims the right to guard this strange meteorite, but only one of us may do so. A much different voice then adds, we call upon you to mediate our dispute at once.
Okay.
It's just Bobby that they see.
It's just Bobby they were talking to.
Oh, so we don't hear that then.
Nope, that was just in Bobby's head.
Um.
However, Bobby, they said outsiders.
So, from me hearing that, I'm guessing that they can take that they know that the other two are there.
They're either guessing or they know. It's difficult for you to determine.
Not knowing if they can actually read my thoughts, I will just say, I will just think which others.
What do you
Right.
mean? You did not come here alone, I assume.
He sold us out.
I will think. Yes, I did.
Roll the deception check.
$16.
Okay. Let's have a quick look.
Hopefully grows to 100 feet.
Hang on. This decides it wants to work. There we go. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Very well. Come closer.
Without even knowing I'm in kind of a pickle now, I will walk towards them without even attempting to think of the rest of the party, the rest of the group, just to keep my thoughts of those completely out of my head.
Okay.
And by not thinking of them.
So, how would you like to help us mediate our dispute?
Which of you has the greater claim to it?
How will you determine this?
Which of you found it first?
Neither of us. The ogre found it first, but it is a worthwhile treasure to protect. We only happened by after hearing the ogre drop it on the floor. Grelob arrived first. I followed.
You could find out who is the one deserving by who is the strongest.
Neither of us are stronger. We did not call you to tell us how to do this. We called you to determine which of us.
Well, my way of determining which of you is the deserving of it will be should be the one that survives between the two of you. You could fight each other, and my choice will be the one that wins.
Or if you're thinking what I am thinking, Grelob. Yes. Whichever one of us kills him first wins. He is not useful. While this is going on, what are the rest of you doing?
Waiting.
Bobby and Ook, you've just seen, obviously, no, sorry, not Bobby, Fang and Ook, you've just seen Bobby just wander off into the cave. Are you talking out loud, Bobby, for most of this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Just checking. You've heard everything.
I would have followed Bobby the moment he stopped and turned around.
Yeah, I would have stuck with him.
In hiding, stealthy.
Yeah, staying in the shadows, not going out.
Okay. So you can't go any further in.
Okay.
If you want to stay in the shadows, you cannot follow Bobby. You can't go any further in.
Still see them though.
Yeah, you can still see them.
Yeah.
How far away are they?
From you right now, I would say that is the wrong thing. There we go. Bobby's there. Ook and Fang, you're there. Bobby is about 35 feet away.
And how long is it? How far is it back through the tunnels and things to the rest of the party?
It's a slightly more winding, but maybe about 50 feet.
Okay, yeah, awesome. I'll stay where I am then.
Okay.
Have they made any kind of aggressive move yet?
Well, as you are considering this while Bobby is having the conversation they've just had, they don't appear to be aggressive or being more aggressive than they were when you first approached. However, the gazers, the smaller ones among them, do all now appear to be completely focused on Bobby. The ogre has taken this break in the conversation to kind of just sit back against the wall and maybe have a kip.
I'm gonna hold until I see some kind of aggressive action.
Okay. Hipley and Stats, what are you guys doing?
I'm just waiting.
I'm
Okay,
whispering to
playing-
myself and sticking my head in the my hand in the bog of Alden. The next one I'm whispering is slippers.
Sorry, slippers or flippers?
Slippers.
Slippers. No slippers.
Damn. I was hoping they'd help Stats be quieter.
I'm just peering in, seeing if I can see anything or hear anything that's going on, because waiting it's fine for me, but you know, I'd rather than not
Yeah.
be in trouble.
Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie then.
How long have
Oh.
it been?
37 days.
Oh, in this time, a couple of minutes.
That's an
Yeah, I'm not too worried.
18.
18. Okay.
Yes.
You can hear like the kind of guttural hisses coming from much further in. And you can also hear just whispers of Bobby's voice that travel back down the tunnel towards you. But you can't make out exactly what's being said.
I'll just quietly say to Hipley,
There seems to be something else in that cave that is possibly conversing with Bobby. What are your orders, Captain?
so I'm assuming Yaz is out with us. as
Yaz is with you.
Yeah. If we don't want to charge in there in case we upset something.
No,
If that
I
first
don't want to make a noise. It's perplexing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should probably prepare for the worst, but hopefully it won't come to that.
While you all prepare, then. Back to you, Bobby. Both of the eyes turn and position themselves in front of you.
Do you have any other advice for us to help our dispute?
I mean, you don't. Violence is never always necessary. You could ask riddles to each other. If anyone cannot answer another's, then they are not worthy of the prize.
We are as intelligent as each other. How would you settle our dispute? Who should guard the prize?
Guard the prize. Who for? If you are not the ones claiming it for yourself.
No one told us to guard it. It seems like a prize, does it not?
Really, it is most definitely a prize. But if you are only guarding it, then who else would want it? I mean, do you have any use for it yourself?
No, but one of our masters will be along. Probably. We must guard it from those who would take it from Hakatha.
Is it important to Akatha?
We do not know.
Would you be willing to trade this for something else, possibly greater?
No. We would take the greater thing also.
How rude.
But we would still be left without a god. Who should guard the prize?
You can see Orlob's, the 4 eye stalks begin to glow.
Would I see that as a threatening move?
They begin to glow. It's a kind of low light. Like, you have no idea what this thing is. For all you know, with your nature check, you know, the spectator could be trying to mate with Bobby. It could be like a display of come hither. You have no idea.
If you wish to go and call your masters, I would be willing to guard this for you with your watcher friends.
But if I go, Grelob stays. Grelob gets credit. If I go, Orlob stays. Orlob gets credit.
If you both go, then you both could return and get the credit then. Like, you still have your watchers here to guard with me, and you also have your ogre friend.
Roll a persuasion check.
$18.
18. Okay. Both spectators kind of wheel and look at each other. And you can hear the hisses start to come from their mouths again, but you cannot hear any words in your mind. They both look over at the ogre. And then they look back at you.
We accept your suggestion. The ogre is stupid, but will defend its prize with his life. We will take the gazers with us. There are other dangers in these tunnels that we do not want to be tied up with on our travels. We will return quickly, stranger. You had best not be here when we do.
And you see very quickly Grelob and Orlob wheel, and the gazers kind of zip after them up the tunnel and gone.
Is that the same tunnel we came down, or a different one?
It's a different tunnel. There's like, you know, in the light now as your eyes adjust, there's like 4 or 5 exits to this chamber.
Is the ogre still asleep?
The ogre is kind of dozing. Like, I'd say he's got one eye open, but his eye is kind of half open, and he's paid attention to what's just happened. And like the meteorite is on the floor directly but at his feet, and he's just got his arms like across his chest, just kind of looking at you now, Bobby.
Okay.
Doesn't make a move towards you.
I'm gonna find somewhere to sit relatively close to him. I'm gonna sit down, pull out my water skin, quite visibly take a drink of it, and then I'm going to try to use my new poison and sneakingly poison the water skin and then offer him some.
Okay. Okay. Where's that guy's stats? There we go.
I'm right here.
All right.
Oh well.
Make me a
Might need your reroll, Tony.
Make me a sleight of hand check to
I have
poison.
expertise in.
To poison the water skin. Make me a sleight of hand check.
That is a 21.
21. Okay. And there you go. Where's the ogre gone? There he is. Oof. That's a natural 20 on perception.
For a total of
Minus.
18.
Jeez, don't do that to me. Oh my god.
So, The ogre
There's
makes
no depth perception.
the ogre.
Yeah, he's half asleep, isn't he? So
The ogre does not appear to react when you poison the water skin. And when you hand it or hold it up towards them, they do then reach down and in their giant fist kind of take it from you. And they pour in one squeeze the entire water skin into their mouth.
Just a sip, dude.
Now I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. What is your? Hang on. If you can't cast a spell, does it give you a DC? I don't think. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look
I
at you.
do have spells, but they're not spells.
Okay.
Actually, no, I do.
You do. So you get. So it's a DC 13 con save, right? Because everything's going to be based on your saves. So let's have a look, Mr. Ogre.
He's going to have a good gun, surely.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 21. So roll me, please, 3d10.
I'll take that. 22.
22. Okay, so the ogre takes 11 points of poison damage and is not poisoned. But it does immediately, as soon as the drink kind of hits its throat, as you see it swallow, start coughing and spluttering and raging, and it stands up and just as it coughs and then screams in pain. And you can see like wisps of steam coming out of its mouth. And it looks at you with its one eye, and its eye is raging. And I would like everyone to roll initiative, because you've all heard this.
Okay then.
Oh, give me a second. I need to very quickly. I need to edit this encounter. Well done, Biggie. Bum, 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 bum.
Pink, green, or blue?
Pink, green, or blue?
Just someone, just pick one.
Pink, of course.
Pink, cool.
Ooh, okay, I'm happy with that.
Oofed. Okay. So.
That's a good point. Should get disadvantage.
Hipley?
I'm still playing with a bag of holding, so I'm a bit distracted. I got an 8.
8. Stats?
I'm paying slight attention. I got a 14.
Let me roll for Yaz.
3.
That's a 12. And Ook. 17. Fang? Sorry, 7.
Yep.
And Bobby?
16.
16. Okay. Oof. Okay. Let me just open
Don't like
up.
oof.
That's funny. Okay. And I would like everyone, please, to open up roll 20.
Ooh, he's a big boy.
Too late, boss. I'm already there.
Okay. And that should have... It did! It worked! Wonderful! I got the extension, so now it puts all of your turns in order and it works properly on Roll20. So okay. Let's
Fancy.
get everybody
Ready to.
going. Let's go.
And
Okay.
even a little spiritual firm hanging out at the bottom of the map.
Mm-hmm. And then where's the battle map? Where's the battle map? Where's the battle map? There it is. Awesome. Okay. Let's get this going. Okay. So the ogre's gonna go first. Sorry, Biggie.
Alright.
It is going to attempt to strike you with a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 8 points of damage from the first strike as he batters you almost against the wall with the great club. However, with their second strike, that's going to be a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And that is the end of their go. Ook.
Something. I will move to here,
Okay.
using my 40 foot of movement. Hit this guy with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 should hit. Yes, a 17 hits. Their armor class is 11.
3 plus 4, so that's 7 points of damage.
7. Okay.
7
7 reduced to 3.
Okay. And then unarmed strike. Not unarmed strike, sorry, flurry of blows.
Okay.
That will miss. Unless a 6 hit.
A 6 does not hit.
That one died, so. And that was a nat one. So I'm gonna, but because I use flurry of blows, that gives
Okay.
me 10 foot of movement, and I'm gonna move there so that I'm flanking with Bobby.
Excellent.
That is
Yes.
the end of my go.
That's the end of your turn. Yep. Okay. And stats.
Hello.
Hello.
Okie dokie then. Well, I'm just going to. I'm
Should be
checking.
me next, isn't it? I got 16, stats got 14.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, the orders change. Okay. Right, I am going to
Yeah, it is Bobby's go. Yeah, sorry.
have a stab at with my rapier.
Mm-hmm. With advantage?
Yes. 18.
An 18 does hit.
Where's... I don't get any bonuses for this one because it's.
No, you've got
it has taken
you've got
it has
advantage.
taken
You can use sneak attack.
Oh, okay, that yeah,
You can add your sneak attack dice to the hit.
excellent. Not great. 7 points.
7 points of damage.
Sorry, 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. It's the same as when Ook struck the ogre with their quarterstaff. As you try and stab the rapier in, it just doesn't seem to penetrate as deeply as it should. Like this ogre's skin or their flesh is tough. So that's 10 points reduced to 5 points of damage.
I'm going to use a bonus action to try and stab it with my dagger.
Okay.
Again, 17.
17 hits.
This is going to be impressive. 3 points of damage.
3 reduced to 1 point of damage. Okay. Now, sorry, it is stats go.
Dead by 1,000 cuts. Right. I'm just going to look to the captain. Captain, should we go?
If you're going to wait for an answer,
I'm going to run in. Captain, I'm going. It sounds like they're in trouble in there. I take it we picked up the sounds of the fighting after the roar anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thought so. Bye.
Bobby did a kind of smee from Hook. If there's anybody not fighting, get here quick.
That's as far as I can get with my movement.
You can use an action to dash.
Yeah, no. Just wondering if I want to. Yes, I do. Okay, so I will dash in there. 5, 10. Just sort of look at Fang as I go past him, like, I'm here to help. I think that was 15, 20, 25, 30. Get to here, and as a bonus action, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Excellent.
Burned.
He's the guy down the bottom. The little ghost sperm down the bottom, remember?
Yep.
Where would you like him to go?
I can control that, can I?
You can.
Perfect. Just want to double check. 60 feet range. Cool. This doesn't look good. My spinning whirly blade of death
Okay. Your buzzsaw of death. Cool.
appear in front of it just there.
Okay.
And I can attack straight away.
Yeah.
So that will be... That's pretty good. That is a 22 to hit.
A 22 does hit.
Oh, funny that. And that does... Just seeing if it says magical damage or not, but it does. Woo! 12 points of force damage.
12 points of force damage. Okay.
Because I rolled an 8.
Excellent. Okay. So, as it strikes and you see the buzzsaw kind of pass through, the ogre does then rage and bat at it. And for the first time, it now sounds like a strike hurt.
That is good. And that is my turn.
Okay. Cool. So,
Yours.
I haven't played a sorcerer in a while. Give me a second. Cool. There we go. So Yaz is going to... Okay. And then is going to use their action to dash to get around the corner. Okay. And is then going to...
Lie down on the floor.
It is then going to do absolutely nothing because they don't have a bonus action spell. Wait a minute. Is it
Wait a
worth?
goddamn
Is
minute.
it worth it?
Always.
Okay. So they're going to use the 2 sorcery points they have.
Does he
Okay.
have quicken spell?
To change Chaos Bolt into Quicken Spell.
Nice.
Quicken Spell Chaos Bolt. And is going to cast a Chaos Bolt at them.
Come on, Yaz.
It's a natural 20.
Oh,
That is the first time Yars has ever hit with Chaos Bolt, isn't it?
Okay.
It's almost as though someone else is controlling him.
Oh, I know, right?
Okay. So it's a natural 20 to hit.
I think D&D Beyond always forgets about the D6. I might be wrong.
It's fine. It just didn't show me what the last one was. Oh, it has actually decided it. So it's acid. Oh no. No, it's letting me do it again. Okay. It's actually letting me choose from lightning or acid. Let's go lightning. And it's going to be... There we go. 12 points of lightning damage as the Chaos Bolt streaks out from his hand and impacts, and you can see the electricity crackle around the ogre. And the ogre is now looking messed up. And that is the end of Yaz's go. Hipley.
I don't know if Hipley's going to get there in time. Right. Hipley is going to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Hipley's going to take the weapon case off their back and is going to start prattling about with it. But that is basically it.
Yeah, I'll just duck as Hipley jumps over my head.
Okay.
Oh, no one saw me, I'd be running. Oh.
And Fang.
So, Bang obviously tripped up in his haste.
Absolutely.
So, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Feline agility to go further. 5, 10, 15. Would I have noticed that physical attacks don't seem to be doing that much damage?
From your vantage point, yeah.
Cool. Then I will cast Burning Hands,
Of course you will.
and I need a dex save of 12.
A dex save from the ogre.
Yeah.
Super dexterous ogre.
That's going to be a 9.
Oh, it's full damage then. What do I get to do? 3d6. Oh, that is 6, 12, 16 damage.
16.
Yep.
You all see then, like lightning, your armoured friend rush in. Strangely enough, not carrying weapons. But as Fang gets there and holds both of their hands out towards the ogre looks down and for the first time almost laughs that someone so small and cute would be rushing to attack them. The laughter is very quickly drowned out by the torrent of flame that engulfs the ogre and builds from Fang's hands. You can feel the heat coming off it, just missing the both of you standing on either side of the ogre. But when the flames fall, so does the ogre. And as everything gets quiet again, as far as you're all aware, you are safe.
Oh my gosh, Fang, you really showed those 3 layers on that ogre.
Roasted him like an onion.
Bobby, why were you talking to this ogre?
It was not the ogre I was talking to. There were two, what are they called? Spectators, which are a type of beholder.
Are
I
they
managed.
Coming back.
I don't know. They have gone to get their master for, and I'll just point to the meteor.
Then-
I don't think we have much time.
Let's pack it up and get out of here quickly then.
Yeah.
I'm going to rush over with the bag of holding and just kind of start scooping it up.
Okay.
Fang, you have the sending stone. Can you
Yep,
radio pick up?
I'll message Tato to say we've got it. Give a rough description of how far away the cave mouth was from where we landed.
Okay.
I'm going to do a very quick investigation of this cavern, where the ogre is, see if there's anything of interest.
You hear back quite quickly and quite tersely over the sending stone. Well done. Get back to the ship. This planet gives me the creeps. Roll me an investigation check, Ook.
How did you get rid of them, Bobby?
I basically persuaded them to leave because they were arguing who was going to guard and basically look after the meteorite while they went to get their master, and they couldn't decide amongst them who was going to do it. So I said I would, while they both went, so they could both claim the prizes and the reward for it themselves.
Nice.
That was very clever, Bobby. Now let's get out of here before they get back.
Yeah.
As you
I just
make
wanna-
your way... Sorry.
No, I just want to listen while we're all gathering ourselves together. Just try and drown out everybody else to see if we can hear anything.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie then.
With your
That will
investigation
be-
check, Ook, of 3, I believe. you don't find anything.
Smelly ogre.
There's lots of stuff in there, but it all just seems to be the crap that the ogre has picked up, that the ogre thinks is cool, but you know full well is. It's like Ariel's cave, but but full of actual trash.
22.
22 perception.
Yes.
Apart from the strange kind of distant howling winds down the tunnels, you can't really make anything out.
Cool. I don't hear anything yet, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't hurry.
Yeah, let's not hang around. I
Yeah.
really don't want to have those in my head again.
Okay.
It wasn't pleasant.
As you make your way out, then, in the hopes of being picked up by Bosun Tato, we will leave it there for break. Go on a quick break because it's 9:30. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Please don't go anywhere, and if you do, as always, bring friends back. Yes, so we will be right back. Give us about 10 minutes. See you guys in a bit.
Yay.
Hello! Welcome back to part 2 of... Well, part 2 of episode 6 of Spelljammer Academy Hot Shots Part 1. Yes, so where we left off, you had just very cleverly thwarted the spectators, sent them off to get their master, leaving the meteorite behind in the care of yourself and their ogre. You then attempted to poison the ogre, and while hurting it, did not kill it. It then attempted to try and kill you, Bobby. Fortunately, your friends rushed in, and you saw it
If it
off.
had failed that save, would it have died?
No.
No, well, there you go.
It would have been very damaged, and would have been under the effect of the poisoned condition.
And now we level up.
No.
Yay!
No. So,
Just Bobby.
I wouldn't take it just for you lot.
Oh.
you all make your way out,
I would.
and you find then almost maybe 30 feet away from the mouth of the cave, hovering above you, the ship, the tyrant ship. There is then the unrolled kind of rope ladder, allowing you all to climb back aboard. And Bosun Tato is waiting there in the cargo hold for your return.
Mission complete, sir.
I can see that, yeah. Guess
Would
I
you
don't
like to? Sorry.
Would I like to what?
No, I was going to say, would you like to provide a report, Captain?
And gestures to the ones who were actually in the cave and saw what happened.
I think we should move on first because I think Bobby said something about the master coming back, and if it's the kind of master I'm thinking of, we don't want to be here when they come back and look at us.
Yeah, Hipley is correct. We encountered some beholder-kin, which I managed to persuade to leave, but they said they're going to come back with their master, so we may want to move on first before.
I'm going to run past Boss and Tato, handing them the bag of holding as I do. So I think Bobby needs accommodation when we go, but I'm going straight up to the helm.
Before you go,
Yes, sir.
I'd quite like a more detailed rundown of what happened.
Hang on. And Tato just whistles, and it echoes up through the tunnels of the ship, and you just feel the tyrant ship immediately begin to swing away at speed, away from Hagatha.
Oh, good. Yes, sir. I think Bobby's in the best position to let you know what happened.
Well, we went into the cave, myself, Ook, and Fang, because tried to be stealthy as possible. Unfortunately, I got seen. The other two did not.
I've heard spectators are notoriously good at perceiving things.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to be as stealthy as possible, and I'm not bad at that. So for them to see me, they certainly are. Instead of attacking, they beckoned me over to basically decide who of them would claim the meteorite and the right to present it to their master. They wanted me to choose between them. So a little bit of subterfuge, and I basically got them to agree to leave with their... Are they called watchers, Brian? Gazers?
Gazers.
Gazers. Basically got them to agree to leave with their gazer kin. to both go and get their masters so they could equally claim to have found it and get any reward that they would have had. But they did leave an ogre, rather large, quite dense in many ways, ogre, watching over this meteorite with me. I did attempt to poison it. I don't think I was as successful as I would have wanted. And it basically attacked, so we had no option but to try and to kill that and then claim the meteorite for ourselves, which we did, and then we came back.
Sounds like you all excelled. Well done.
Bang did an amazing bit of skill at the end there to finish off the ogre. It was very impressive.
Yes,
It was you for getting rid of the all the others.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked to have faced them. They seemed to be... Well, they were talking to me telepathically, I think. Because I could hear him in my head talking to me. That's why I left without saying anything, because I didn't want to alert them to the fact that you were there. They were reading my thoughts, I think.
Fang was definitely too hot to handle.
You know, quite a few of the bridge commanding officers in the academy questioned some of my decisions when I put, excuse the expression, such a ragtag group together. I think when we get back, I might have cause to make them eat their words. But come on then.
To give you that opportunity, so...
Now comes the easy, boring part. Let's go home.
I just look at Bus and Tat.
It never is that easy, though, is it?
I don't know. You just stole the meteorite out from under the eyes of the greatest collection of beholderkin in this, this side of the astral sea. Killed an ogre. You got away scot-free. What more could happen?
I suppose we shall see.
Well, let's not hang around to find out, shall we?
On your way back, then. Life aboard the Tyrant ship does very quickly fall into monotony. It is an uneventful few days, except for the revelation that Surtha is an excellent dragon chess player. Tato attempts to continue your training to keep your edge and stave off boredom. However, with the amount of times that Surtha has now beaten you in dragon chess and their own version of Wild Space 3 Dragon Anti, you have now memorized each card in the Wild Space Creature Silhouettes deck that she brought along, and have spent many an evening trying to entertain yourselves by playing Who's That Space Monster. You are gathered.
And I'll just create water every day.
Okay.
Just so we've got some.
I'm going to try and persuade Bus and Tata to form an a cappella group with me. I can't sing though.
Neither can I.
You are, though, maybe a week later, gathered on the command deck at mealtime, when Surtha, who's still in the chair, taking shifts then from you, Hipley, kind of her eyes open, or their eyes open. Feels like there's an asteroid coming up on us. And as you feel the ship slow, they remark, I'm sure I'm right, but go get a visual to confirm. And she looks at you all.
I'll
Yep,
head
I
out to
will.
wherever the best place to look is.
We will head out to sea.
It's
Not astral sea,
No.
but
yeah, the holodeck is probably the best place to go. Tato kind of looks at you, Fang. You still got that sending stone?
Yes, sir.
Just in case. Go on, go stretch them legs.
I'll head off a
Okay.
bit of a jog.
I probably would have already been there, just like staring out into space, watching
Drinking.
random stuff go past.
Okay.
Smoking.
As you make your way down then to the holodeck to get a good view of what slowed you down, you meet Ook. You pass through the Tyrant ship's gravity plane. You get to a good vantage point at the edge of one of the large openings on the deck. From that vantage point, you can now see a rocky debris field floating just outside your ship's air envelope. About a half a mile away, there is a pockmarked asteroid rotating slowly. It is at least 3 times larger than your vessel. Everyone roll me... Sorry.
Do we have any seismic charges?
Oh,
Again, that's not a space station.
oh, can I get the sound? Can I get the the seismic charge sound? The sexiest noise in all of sci-fi. Everyone roll me a perception check, please.
Okie dokie, and I'll stop interrupting with silliness.
That's fine.
I think we need to land on it and drill down into it and put some bombs in.
Oh, for fuck, when it's important.
Okay,
You roll us me.
don't worry. Dirty 20.
I rolled a 4, but that makes it an 8.
Do not worry. Nat 20 for 23.
Nice. Dirty 20, nat 20. Fang?
14.
14. Okay.
Oh,
Ook and Bobby. As you look out at the asteroid, it does rotate, and there is a moment where you can see the sun at the center of realm space just creeping over the edge of it. As it does, though, there is a brief glint of a metallic vessel moments before the asteroid rotates again, and it is gone.
Ship, metal ship, metal ship.
The moment he says that, I get the sending stone out and say, "There's a ship out there."
oh shit.
Was it on the asteroid or in its orbit sort of thing?
Looked like it might have been behind it. Stationary.
Please facing the wrong way, and I'm turning hippily around so I can't see what it is either.
So, what do you say on the sending stone?
At the moment Ook says there's a ship out there, I just go straight over and say, Bosun Tato, there's a ship out there.
In the asteroid field.
We are not alone.
Okay.
At least we don't hear them scream.
If it's a hidden ship, it's probably a pirate vessel. They're known to haunt this region of wild space. Hiding behind asteroids is a known tactic. I think it's time we move.
Yes.
The ship does begin to move. And as you keep your eyes out, you do then, all at once, see a strange distortion in space. Moments before, almost directly in front of you, maybe 60 feet away, a winged shark-like creature appears. It is huge. It has blue skin, 4 wings, and a horn-like protrusion coming from its head. On its back rides an armoured figure with yellow-green skin. The rider puts up their helm and with a fanged mouth. And scarred, almost like scarification along their cheeks. Hail to you! I've come to retrieve something of interest to my employer. Produce the human named Micken Haverstans, and you will be allowed to continue on your way, and all will be well.
Captain?
No hablo common.
Is the captain up here with us?
The captain is with you, but the captain is very much kind of like, I don't know what to do.
Nothing.
Micken's dead.
Okay.
When I say I'm going to Jaeger Yaz,
You really are.
Yaz isn't going to say anything. Yaz is not going to say anything.
I
There was
yell
a
back.
fire.
Micken's dead.
Fire. Broderick.
Roll a deception check.
I should not have said that because it's gonna be -1. Do I get advantage yet?
You do get advantage because you've had
Okay.
help.
Come on, Hagrid. I should not have said that.
That one's cocked. But it's worse. So 7.
With advantage.
Yep.
Oh my god.
7.
An 8 and a 4. And it's -1.
Okay. Okay.
When he says dead, he means like almost dead.
That's taking the advantage away.
Oh
God.
Yeah, that's going to be like an 11 insight. So they don't believe you.
Yeah, that wasn't to self, was it?
No.
I take it we can't use the sending stone again.
Once a day.
Once a day.
Yeah. I might start making my back up to Bosun Tarto.
Okay.
I'm gonna
For some-
step in front of our captain.
Okay.
For some guidance.
Before you move, then, the Githyanki warrior kind of just hovers there in the middle of space on the back of their mount. Why risk your lives to protect a traitor?
Who's your boss?
They pay me more than you could to keep that
I don't know.
information to myself.
I don't know about that. Yaz has got loads of money.
Produce it.
Well, it's kind of on paper. He doesn't carry it around with him. Look at him, he's tiny.
And it is not real.
You said yourself, why risk your life for someone who's a traitor? I could say the same to you.
How big is this creature they're riding?
How big is it's large. It's like a great white shark.
Ah,
We're going to need a bigger ship.
I'm going to quietly take my weapon case off my back again. I'm going to set it down and just start putting together. I'm going to cast an action to cast Force Ballista and set up a tripod and pretty much a gun turret.
Okay.
But I'm just going to quietly do it and set next to me. I don't know if you'll be able to see what I'm doing from that distance.
Yeah, they can. Produce Micken Haverstans at once.
We don't have him.
We left him on Waterworld.
Your informant was misinformed.
Very well.
Centaur!
if it is violence you wish, I will be happy to oblige.
Never said
We
we wish
don't-
violence.
Exactly. We don't wish violence. We just wish for you to leave.
Give me a second.
I'm guessing the Helms person would be aware of the Gith riding Jaws.
Sort of. And yes, correctly surmised it is a Gith Yankee.
As he's saying, if you choose violence and stuff like that, I'd like to fire my force ballista if he's in range.
I didn't surmise, you told us.
Did I say it was a Gith Yankee?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been any wiser.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, I'm guessing we've had a long rest
Oh
by
yeah.
this point.
Oh yeah, you've definitely had a long rest by this
Get my
point.
one spell back.
Yeah, get my second level spell back.
Okay. And there we go. Roll for initiative then, guys.
Oh my gosh.
And remember
We're
your
going.
initiatives, because I'm currently
Nice.
making a combat encounter that I...
Wasn't expecting.
A little bit.
Well, you said this, so it's your adventure.
Shh.
Blue, green, or pink again?
Green.
Cool, green.
We've done pink.
Yeah, but I like pink.
I should have gone with pink. It's fine. I don't mind going later.
Like I'm ever going to choose not pink.
Yes. What would pink have got? Oh, no, it's fine. Pink would have definitely been your choice.
I've rolled well. I've got good initiative this time.
Pink would have been 1, but I got a 7.
I have some nice pink dice as well.
Shit, what can I use?
I have these nice heavy pink dice.
Ooh.
What can I use?
Just a black.
These slightly heavier, slightly lighter ones.
Oh, they're nice.
Solid steel. Massive.
And some rose quartz.
Familiars and summons?
Actual rose quartz or
They are rose quartz, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, gemstone dice. They
How's
are
it?
from
Dice shop online.
Wynwood.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they came in my Wynwood case.
Very nice. I like it.
What does it say?
I forget the entire thing, but it's something like Princess Hufflepuff, the first of their name in Elvish.
Are you sure?
Well, they could have put anything.
Yeah.
They could have put look what this beep ordered.
Yeah, I was going to say, or it could be just like a menu.
Could be, yeah.
Sweet and sour chicken, egg fried rice, spring
If it's
rolls.
If it's salt and pepper chicken, I'm happy to be fair.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, God, I'm hungry.
I've got my pride dice.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh,
And my metal pride dice.
okay. What is everyone's initiative, please? Hipley.
22.
Nice.
Wow.
Stats.
21, sorry.
21. Okay, stats.
7.
Nice. Yes. That's me.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Yours is mute.
15. Ook.
15.
Nice. Fang.
14.
Nice. Bobby.
20.
Yeah, I'll go last then. That's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
Throws out the heels.
There we go. And
Gentle repose.
excellent. Let's take everyone back. to a familiar map for some of you.
Mm.
And let's get...
Ready to rumble.
There we go.
Let's get ready. Let's get ready.
If
Let's
you
get
didn't
the battle
expect
music going.
your mother.
There we go. Okay, so top of the round we have, with a slightly better dexterity bonus than you, Hipley, the Githyanki warrior.
Of course it is.
So let's have a look.
I've not moved map.
Yeah, me neither.
Neither have I.
No.
Oh, hang on.
I'll just watch stream. It's fine.
I have. Let's bring you guys back here. There you go.
There we go.
I need some kind of token on the ground for my automated turret.
Yes, you do.
Torbjorn. Not Torbjorn. Is it Torbjorn? Can't remember.
Considering I was speaking to him, I think I would have been a bit further in front,
It's Hanu.
closer to him.
True.
Yeah, and I would be at the back because I was.
You were on your way back to
Yeah.
okay. There's a
Yes, I would be far away from the fighting.
hang on. Right. This is gonna be it's gonna be a jug. But I like it. So there you go.
Yeah, it looks like a tank from above. It's okay.
It needs
yeah.
rotating 90 degrees so the turret's pointing towards it.
Like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. Right.
Love it.
But the Githyanki warrior is gonna go first, right? So
Okay.
guiding his mount with his movement. Okay. There we go. Bada boom. Cool. So the Githyanki warrior is going to make 2 great sword attacks from the back of his mount. One against Fluffy, Fang, and one against Bobby. So the first one is going to be a 14 against you, Fang.
Misses.
Okay. The second one is definite miss. That's going to be a 6 against you, Bobby.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. It's the end of its go. Hipley.
Yes. Pistol out. I'm going to take a shot. I think I'm going to fire on the Githyanki warrior. Yeah, I'm going to fire on the Githyanki.
Okay.
And miss probably with a 9.
9 definitely misses, yeah.
And with that, my auto turret is also going to take a shot.
Okay.
And miss again with a natural 1.
Oof. Yes.
Oh,
my
I've got
God.
a reroll. I've got a reroll. Which one do I want to reroll? I'll reroll the auto turret thing as well. That was second.
Okay.
And I miss again with a natural 2.
Jesus Christ.
I'm back.
Remember, folks, 200 bits gets your players a reroll.
I'm going to back off. Oh, I'm not moving. No. Yeah, I'm going to back off down here, and my automated turret can stay there. It's fine.
Cool. Okay. Hang on. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Bobby.
Oh, I think I need to calibrate it a bit more.
You were a bit rushed.
And you're going in jail.
Oh no, no. The odds are ever in that's favour. It's rolled badly, now it will roll well.
You're coming out of jail. One more try.
Right. How do I ping on the map?
The other button. Right mouse button, I think. Hold it down.
Ah. Okay. Can I move to there without it attacking any of those?
Yeah, that's the base. So you'd be in melee contact with it, so it wouldn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there and do what I do best.
Smack it.
Walk to it and tell it to walk away.
Actually, yeah. No, I'm gonna hit it with my rapier, using all of my skills.
Okay.
So I'm gonna probably get advantage, am I, to that?
Not quite.
Where did I? Okay, where do I need to move to? Because I'm attacking the
There.
dragon, the shark.
But
Okay. Yeah.
Thinking of the bum.
Oh, please bear in mind the Githyanki warrior is actually in the center of the shark. It's just roll 20 automatically, regardless of where you hover the character over when you let go, drops it into a square. You can't have it in the middle.
Europe.
Okay, so yeah. Natural 20.
Yay!
Nice.
Okay, so
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
it's definitely going to be sneak attack. I'm wondering if my assassinate would also work with this. It's already a crit anyway, so
It's taking a turn already on it.
Yeah, it went before you were
The
all
dragon hasn't.
the dragon hasn't.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, I mean it's a natural 20.
Yeah, so
You can't
probably
crit twice on the same hit.
Oh.
not yet.
But why not?
Why can't you do quadruple damage?
Pentakill.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Why can't I? Yeah, so
Because I said so.
because you don't want it to be over in one round.
Oh, it won't be.
Alright, he just do what he did with that dragon.
Are we currently on a deck, or are they flying in the astral space?
So
They are hovering above the deck, but they are within melee range. So within 5 feet.
okay, so do you want me to roll the dice and double it, or roll 2 lots of dice for the?
It is entirely up to you. I prefer to roll double the amount of dice, because I like the click-clack noise.
More dice. It's like that WoW video. More dots.
Okay. Right. 7. 17. 21 on the dice.
At least I got chicken.
21 points
yeah.
of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna attack again with my dagger.
Okay.
Stabby stab stab.
$21 to hit.
21 hits. The Star Lancer's armor class is 15.
Sounds like
Oh.
a type of vehicle.
I made a slight mistake on the damage for the rapier. I forgot to add the +3. So
Okay.
that's another 6.
No, that's another 3.
Oh no. Yes, that doesn't count, so yeah. I'm learning.
It's number 10.
Nice try, Tony.
That is 7 points of damage. I maxed out the dagger.
Okay.
You get assassinate on your dagger.
Already.
No, maybe.
I don't know.
Hang on. Let's have a look at Bobby. Okay.
Right there, just go.
I does say any hit you score against the creature is surprised and it is a critical hit.
That is correct.
Whee!
So that's 14 points of damage then.
No.
Nice.
Again, yeah. So,
But you don't get to +3 on your offhand.
oh no, you don't.
No, unless you got
So-
two weapon fighting.
Is that a feat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a fighting style for me.
Oh, okay, cool. Ah,
So what was the number on the dice? Just the dice. So 8 total.
8, yeah.
Okay. And
bad.
you wield fire.
there we go.
That was a
And
good round.
the Star Lancer looks hurt.
It's got a new butthole.
Is that the end of your go?
That is, yes.
Okay. The Star Lancer then is going to make a horn attack against you. It's going to turn and make a horn attack against you, Bobby.
He's got the horn for you.
The horn's not big enough.
That's a 25 to hit.
Ooh, it is
Oh,
big
okay.
enough.
Too big! Too big!
Yeah.
Okay. You take 18 points of piercing damage.
Wow, is that all?
The Star Lancer is then going to use its flyby ability and is going to fly here and not provoke any attacks of opportunity.
Oh, goddamn.
That's just bloody rude.
The Githyanki on his back did not choose to move and therefore
He fell off
also
the side.
does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Damn it. I have a fancy thing I can do with attacks of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. So, Yaz is going to have a go. I keep forgetting that's me.
Jaeger bomb.
Yaz is now in... Hang on, long rest. There we go. Forgot to do that. Yaz is now in melee range. So...
Girls will blink.
all of the ranged attacks suck. Ooh. Yaz is gonna cast. Hang on.
Fireball at their feet.
Yaz is going to cast Chaos Bolt. But they're going to twin spell it.
Twin spell.
Level 2. And is going to attempt to hit both the Githyanki Warrior and the Star Lancer.
On yours.
Go on, Captain, my Captain.
So. First hit. On the Githyanki Warrior. With disadvantage.
Oh.
There's a natural 20 and a 15. So it's going to be a 20 in total. So it does hit.
Noise.
Nice.
The second attack, or the second Chaos Bolt, again with disadvantage. Jesus Christ, there's a natural 20 and a 13 for an
Oh my
18
God.
total, which does hit the Star Lancer.
Sorry, Tom, you sacked.
So, that's gonna be... Okay. Yeah, so that's fine. So that's... Yes, that's cool. Okay. So, let's say force damage on... force damage on... Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Okay. 9 points of force damage on the Githyanki warrior. And then how much on... Let's get this to work. Bada boom. $11 points of lightning damage on the Star Lancer as you see just bursts of magical energy just fly out and explode in between Yars and the Star Lancer. And
20 rolls confuse me.
Yeah,
but yes, they are struck by Yars's magic. It is now Ook's go.
How do they look?
Okay.
How do they look?
How do they look?
The Githyanki warrior looks fine.
Bastard.
The Star Lancer does not. The Star Lancer looks messed up.
Oh, good.
As does Bobby.
Oh, dear.
And yeah.
Okay. Gonna try and do some monk shit. So it's gonna leap up and try and overhead hit the Star Lancer with quarterstaff
Okay.
to begin with, and then as that hit goes through, flip up and hit the Githyanki warrior with the flow of blows unarmed attack with Ook's feet.
Okay.
Monk shit.
Monk shit. Yeah.
Dope. Monk shit.
So that's a nat 20 plus
Oh,
6 to hit the Star Lancer.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Rolled a 1.
Mm.
2, so it's 3 plus 4, 7 point of damage for the Star Lancer. And then...
How much, sorry, for the Star Lancer?
7.
7.
And then
painful.
1 foot misses, nat 1. Second one is 14. Misses, I'm guessing.
On the
Githyanki warrior.
on the Githyanki warrior, yes, a 14 misses.
Yeah.
Githyanki warrior's armor class is 17.
I was just going to say, are they wearing lots of armor that we can
They are
see?
wearing half plate, and you can see it quite obviously. Is that the end of your go, Ook?
It is, yes.
Okay. And Fang.
Well, I kind
Sorry.
of in movement because of flipping and things. I'd kind of like to be here, flipping like overhead.
Flipping heck.
Yeah, alright.
Alright. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Ooh. Nope, I don't want to go there. Nope, I'm still gonna... I don't think there's any... Is there any way I can... If I go there, can I angle a Burning Hand so it only hits those two? I think I can I?
Yes.
If yeah, there we go. That's what I'm going to do then. So, Dex save, please.
A deck save from
For
the both
two
of them, then. Okay.
Yes, please.
That is a 14 from the Star Lancer.
Okay, saves.
And a 4 from the Githyanki Warrior.
Okay, he doesn't.
Really wasn't expecting that.
So what do we got? 6, 9. So 12 to the Githyanki, 6 to the Starlancer.
Okay.
And that's. I think I will then. How much did I move? Oh no, I'll just stay there.
Okay. Stats.
Oh, there's so much I could do and I don't know what to do. It's the Githyanki Warrior next, isn't it? How are they looking right now? Are they looking fine still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to put my left hand on my engraved gear in the middle of my chest, hold out my other hand and just command them to grovel. Because I know they can bloody understood, because we could bloody understand them.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be some.
What's the save?
14.
No, the stat. Wisdom?
Oh, yeah, wisdom.
Okay. $13.
Nice.
They
Oh,
are
hang
now
on.
prone.
Hang on.
No, not hang on. Just...
Wait to go prone on their turn.
14. Advantage.
Oh.
No, that's not true. Go with the first one because that was much nicer. Why is it an advantage?
You're trying to get it to do something against its will.
Boo.
And is a Githyanki with incredible psionic strength.
Boo.
So
Maybe he skips those classes.
no.
That's just rude. Okay. Yeah, I'll just move a bit further around here, so I'm in range of lots of people.
Okay.
In case I need to be. And that's it, yeah. I can't bonus action because. Yeah,
Okay.
because you cheese whizzed it.
Is that the end of your go?
That's the end of my go, yes.
Okay. So, the Star Lancer and the Githyanki Warrior now, wisps of smoke still coming off them after they've been hit by fire. As the Githyanki Warrior looks down at her Star Lancer, she kind of pats it lovingly, and seeing how hurt it is, you can hear her whisper something.
Is it a word?
It appears to be Githyanki language.
Okay.
And the Star Lancer and the Githyanki Warrior disappear. They are invisible.
Invisible.
Both of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And that's the end of their turn. Hipley.
Did I hear them move at all?
Yeah, if they move, do we still get attacks of opportunity just with disadvantage or something?
Roll me a perception check.
20. Dirty 20.
16.
16.
Yeah.
So
You all get those of you who rolled above a 13 and are right next to the Star Lancer get an attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
So I've got Warcaster, so I can use a spell. So I'm going to use Booming Blade.
What are you attempting to hit?
The bigger target,
The Star Lancer.
Star Lancer.
Okay.
But I'm. Oh no, that's not what I thought it was.
I rolled 21 with disadvantage, and I was going for the Gif Yankee.
Okay.
$13. So I miss.
13 does miss, unfortunately. So rolling to hit the Githyanki. Roll for damage.
7 points damage.
Okay. And Yaz does not have Warcaster. Does Yaz have a melee weapon?
Not. Fists of Fury.
Yaz
His wallet.
Yaz has a quarterstaff.
Hey. I'm surprised
on.
he doesn't have a sword stick.
17 and a 12. No, Yaz misses. Yaz swings wildly, and you just hear the quarterstaff swish through the air. However, moments pass. Seconds turn into minutes. Until eventually, you're pretty certain that the Githyanki warrior and their Starlancer mount are not going to return.
Boo.
Get fucked, mate.
You hear
I look out to see if the ship is around anywhere, the one that we saw that started all of this.
roll me a perception check.
I'm just going to wander over to Bobby and just tap them on the shoulder and you'll be okay. A level 1 Q wounds.
15.
So,
15.
no, for fuck's sake. 5 points of healing.
Ook, you,
I just put my own. Thank you.
as you look back to where you first saw the ship, now there is just the asteroid looming in the distance. You can't tell if they were still there. They don't appear to be making any move around the asteroid, attacking. You all hear the footsteps behind you, coming out the stone corridor. And as they look around, Tato just kind of blows out a massive puff of smoke, holds the cigar in their mouth. We spent it the last week being bored shitless of each other's company. You get into a fight, and you didn't call me. I thought we were friends.
I was on my way back, but
No,
then...
I've had enough.
Okay,
I've had enough.
like-
I'm going to bed. And makes their way off, chuckling to themselves.
I'm going to go up to Bobby and say, I learned some in the past few weeks, and I'm going to slap him on the back and cast Cure Wounds.
Have you been copying me, Hipley?
I like what you do, and I thought you might like backup.
That is wonderful.
9 points of healing.
You also do it better than me.
I'll never do it better than you, stats.
I'll just put my arm, just rest my head on there. Thank you. That was
Yep. Awkwardly, pat, pat. I'm going to leave my auto sentry in place and gently disengage myself and go back up to the helm.
Okay.
How long does it stay for?
It will stay for an hour, I believe.
Nice.
Okay.
So you said we're certain that they wouldn't come back. Are we certain they've left the ship?
Do you want to investigate the tyrant ship?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
I'll come with you.
If you take as long as you want, if you take as long
I'm
as you
not
need
gonna-
to cover it properly, I'll give you advantage.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I was going to say I'll help them, and
That
You can also
Yeah,
roll
no
with
difference.
advantage if you want to.
I'd
Gonna
also
say-
request Surfer to do similar from the helm, unless they let me do it.
Yeah.
mine was
I'm going to keep
13.
an eye out through the viewing window.
Cool. 17?
17 for me.
17. And you do a very quick, very long, very in-depth investigation of the ship. Every nook and cranny. You too find some small holes, little tunnels, storage rooms that you hadn't discovered even after having been here for 3 weeks because you searched it so well. However, upon discovery, maybe if there had been others trying to infiltrate the ship, upon discovery that Micken was nowhere to be found, maybe they gave up. But from what you can tell, moving through, using different tools to make sure there was nothing in the corridor, nothing invisible that you were just walking straight past, you find nothing out of place.
Oh shit! Yeah, we don't have Micken, do we?
No, we don't.
Oh no.
You sent him back to the academy. You weren't lying. When you said he's dead, you were absolutely lying.
Yeah,
Then when
yeah.
you
But
said
then
when you said he's not on the ship anymore, that was the truth.
I'm going to report back to the bridge that no one else has managed to sneak on board. We do appear to be all clear.
Wouldn't wake her up. She's gone to bed.
Well, Surfer
Surface still now. Time to go home then, darlings, I think. Quick as we can.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll just
10 days then, after your encounter near the asteroid.
We'll get a long rest then, yeah.
Yeah, you do. You all quite bored at this point. Incredibly bored at this point. Sick of just staring out the window at the same patch of realm space.
I imagine would have had a bit of fun playing with that gravity plane.
Yeah.
I'm an autognome. I don't get bored.
But you
most of all,
eventually-
actually reported to Kato that they were after Micken, which we didn't.
Yes. I would assume that happened over the 10 days.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I tidy up all the bits and pieces from the initial encounter on the ship.
Okay. You've catalogued all of the other autonomes parts. Okay.
Yep.
But you do return to Tyrrell. Shortly after, Surfer parks the Tyrant ship then in orbit around Tyrrell. The Hammerhead ship, familiar to you as the Flighty Foundling, arrives to give you, Surfer, and Tarto a lift back to the Academy. Seasoned staff are left behind then to take care of the Tyrant ship. After returning to the Academy on the island of Nimbral, Tarto turns to you all. Get some rest, while Surtha and I brief the bridge senior staff. I am warning you, though. Stay away from Micken. I'll have maintenance work ready for you in the morning. Report to the maintenance deck. Stay away from Micken Haversteins.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. I say reluctantly.
Captain, sit bar.
I could do with a drink. Yeah. That's
A drink to Ryback.
I could do with greasing the wheels.
To the bar then.
Yeah, what's the reaction from anybody just generally around the place? I'm sure everybody knows by now.
It appears, as you wander through, there is the same reaction to Yars for the most part as you've experienced so far. No one seems to be talking about Ryback. I don't think.
I was going to say, do I get the impression that they've not been told?
Yeah.
You get the impression that news has not been relayed back by Tato.
I think we should possibly stay quiet.
Yes.
Is
Well,
there
that
any
privacy,
other interesting academy gossip going around in the pub, or that people are talking about as I'm buying rounds of drinks or just walking past people?
Roll me a perception check.
Did we sign an NDA?
12.
12. Okay. You get 2 bits of information. Firstly, everyone is very unhappy with the food currently being served in the cadets' mess.
Oh shit.
They're very much looking forward to Ryback returning from their vacation to a temple on the mainland.
Oh.
Apparently they've been sent there by the old wolf himself to get better after a tricky ride into realm space. Now, knowing what you do about Toril,
Ricky Mickey.
this could be a lie to keep the peace in the academy while the investigation into what's happening is completed. Or, with the amount of money Mert the Merciless is reported to have, and potential contacts in all of the temples up and down the Sword Coast, it may be that someday soon you will see Petty Officer Ryback back at the academy, safe and
Those
sound.
gentle reposes, you know.
As I hand out people's drinks, I'll relay that I've heard that to everybody.
The other bit is...
He's gone to Tahiti.
Agents of Shield, yes. Hey, I understood that reference. There we go. So,
Magical place.
you all.
I was thinking more Search for Spock, but there we go.
You also get or overhear where Micken is being kept. He's being confined to his quarters. The news as to why has not been relayed around, though there are many, many stories and ideas flying about that he's been taken over by some alien brain parasite. It's a changeling, and they can't change back from Micken, and they don't want to know where the real Micken is. No one ever in all of the rumours touches on the real reason that Micken has been confined to quarters with 4 guards outside his door at all times.
And nobody comes up to us to ask about it, knowing that Micken was on the ship with us? Or did they know that Micken? Okay.
Are Micken's quarters our quarters?
No.
They all moved out.
Ah, yeah. Good.
It is then, though, after a heavy night of drinking, another long rest, and reporting for your duties the next morning, that while you are deep in your tasks, the shadow of another ship passes over the deck of the Flightly Foundling, the ship you are currently doing maintenance on. The ship looks like it's preparing to dock on the level directly above you. It also reminds you of a giant metal insect, its hull gleaming in the sunlight. Ropes drop from the vessel and land on the main deck of the Flightly Foundling near the stern castle. two brawny, hippo-headed humanoids dressed for combat zip down the lines on steel loops. They land on the deck with a resounding thud, one of them pointing at you and snorting, "Get off our ship."
This one?
And it is with that we are going to leave it there until next week.
No!
I was just going to say, make us. But there we go.
I was just gonna throw something at them.
Lightning bolt.
You are actually...
Level up!
No.
No.
This is...
Come on, I did so well.
You are... Well, it was session 6, right? Now,
Yeah.
Level 3 to
considering
4.
if you're playing... If you're running these in a... Say we run these in what we call an Adventurers League format, right? Each one of these chapters is one session. Okay?
We're going a bit quick.
No.
No, we're going.
No.
50%.
Because there are 4 chapters. And you're on session 6.
I'm still in the academy.
But because Adventurers League is very much it's a game mechanics way of playing, less than a role play way of playing, right? So there's none of this, or what would you guys like to say to each other, this evening before you go for your long rest? There's, well done, you've just completed the combat. That night, blah, 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 you wake up the next morning, this happens. And then you just roll dice, right? That's what Adventurers League is supposed to be like. I knew that this wasn't going to work for most of the people that I've ever run D&D for, because I can't run a game like that. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't just relay information to you and then move on to the combat. It's a conversation, right? It's collaborative storytelling. That's the fun of playing D&D. That's where it comes from. But yes,
I've got to interrupt at least 5 sentences per minute.
yeah, which is fine, because what is are you even playing D&D if one of your players doesn't mention something from pop culture or make a reference and you have a 5-minute tangent talking about a film, right? It's like, are you even playing D&D if you don't do that at least once a session? But no, you guys are halfway through the final chapter of the Academy content,
Portion.
which is why I didn't want to do... There was mention, viewers, of 2 sessions this week. But after I read this, I realised that probably wouldn't work. I didn't want to do the last half of this chapter without Tom being there. Because I want him to be there for the end of the Academy section, which actually works out really well, because barring any real life barriers to us doing it, the final session of Spelljammer Academy Hot Shots Part 1 will be next Wednesday.
Christmas week
Leading up to Christmas, which will be brilliant because we can have our final session of Academy, take a couple of weeks off then over Christmas. The timing works out perfectly. So we take a couple of weeks off over Christmas, and seriously, be prepared to be inundated with heavyweight gaming or heavyweight RPG Dungeons and Dragons content starting back like the second week of January next year, because we have Fables Among Titans coming back on Tuesdays. We have we have When Glory Is Not Enough coming back on Mondays, Fables Among Titans coming back on Tuesdays. We're going to continue with Spelljammer on Wednesdays. We've also got, I believe, in the second week of January, the first session of AD's new Colossus campaign. Starting, I think, I can't remember whether he said it was monthly or every 2 weeks, but starting, and it's a big one. I think it's like a prequel. So there's going to be some like OG content. Maybe there might be dragons in Colossus.
No,
finally,
I don't believe it.
Right?
Until it happens, I don't believe it.
Finally, there might be dragons in Colossus, right? But yes.
I need to pick his brain on world building.
Ah, everyone.
You don't want us to go down.
Everyone needs to pick 80's brain, but just bear in mind you need a good couple of hours of a day just written off as I've asked AD about world building. It was 6 o'clock when I asked him the question in the evening. Suddenly it's 1:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And I didn't notice. I've been shouted at by my partner many times on a Discord call when AD joined, like 11:30, and she's gone up to bed, and I'm like, yeah, I'll be there now.
3 hours later.
Yeah, literally 3 hours later, I'm still chatting to AD about D&D. Yes. So just know, yes, ask him about world building. Once he starts, though, you got to cut him off because he won't stop. You've got to cut him off.
I'm sure I'd do another stream anyway.
Absolutely. Just
AMA or whatever.
The good thing is, next Wednesday, I'll be sitting in a tent in a garden with Wi-Fi because I'm going to my sister's and I'm having to actually stay camping out in a tent.
Oh, nice.
Over Christmas.
It's gonna be cold.
Oh, it's not. I've got a 5-meter bell tent with a big double airbed and a log burning stove.
Oh, there we are.
I'm fine.
Make sure you don't set fire to the tent.
Yeah. You'd be alright.
Oh,
But
yeah,
yes.
nice.
Anyway, thank you, as always, to chat. Thank you, newbies. Obviously, I baptized in pus. Love the username. Thank you very much for joining us.
Minnesota.
All the way from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. But yes, thank you very much for rocking up. Thank you very much for tuning in. -12 in Minnesota. Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah, hang on. Look, but is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit, right? So what's that?
-5.
Is that worse?
Fahrenheit doesn't exist.
Yeah, once you get to...
0 Fahrenheit is absolute zero, isn't it?
No.
No,
Or am I thinking of something else?
You're
Kelvin.
definitely thinking of something else.
that's Kelvin.
Yeah, Calvin.
Come on.
I don't know Fahrenheit.
Anyway,
I thought it was a movie.
thank you very, 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 and a really good book. Thank you very, 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 very much.
Actually, -12 Fahrenheit is -24 Celsius.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I might put on a jumper. But no. Something that I haven't mentioned, and I should have been. I should have been plugging it for everyone. I don't know if we have a thing for this. We have lots of merch. All right, Dice of the Beholder, and is the YouTube playlist going up before next Wednesday? This one. I will have a word with AD and I will get it on there.
Have a word.
Because it's all uploaded on YouTube. Spelljammer, but it hasn't been released yet. So I'll have a word with AD. I'll get it all released on there before next Wednesday. If people want to watch it, no problem at all. But yes, go and obviously like and subscribe. Get notified on YouTube when we'll chuck new videos up. But yes, we've got merch. Yes, sorry. Dice of the Beholder has obviously their Shopify merch, beautifully modelled there by Ian. Our D20, I think that was our Pride D20 that we did. It was. And also there's wonderful Colossus merch. No dragons in Colossus. To be found on Redbubble if you search Heavyweight Gaming or Heavyweight RPG. So please, pop over. I think there's a merch button somewhere. Nope, he hasn't put a merch button on you yet. But please, I don't know what the tag is for merch.
Is it
I'd
just
like
merch?
to point Spelljammer fans at the show. Yes.
It's not merch.
It is not merch. But yes, please search for us on our socials, join our Discord, buy our merch. Come and get involved. There it goes. There's the merch. Heavyweight. That's Heavy's merch. That's fine. But
That's
yes.
the link and a half, that, ain't it?
As always, though, Thank you very much to those who have watched. Thank you very much to those who will watch. Take care. Stay safe. We love you guys. If we can't catch you live next Wednesday, have a wonderful holiday season, however you are spending it. But apart from that, Heavyweight Gaming, Heavyweight RPG stream. Say goodnight, players.
Night,
Players.
Good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas.